Good day everybody, welcome back. I'm back here in Scrap Mechanic Survival, and today I'm gonna transform my exploratory vehicle into a bit of a liquid sucking ember farming monster, if I can. And I say monster lightly. It's still not gonna be the biggest of trucks, but hopefully it'll be fairly effective, so let's get into it. Okay, so this guy here, essentially what I want to do is I want to put a chest, maybe even two on the back with 2 or 3 vacuum pumps, probably 3 even, and then I think about 3 water cannons on the front. And let me just collect everything up and then I'll show you what I have in mind. You just slide on by? Okay. Alrighty, so look at this guy over here. So the idea is essentially going to be something this. It's going to go like so. That's going to go like so. And with these 3 vacuum pumps, we create a super sucker. Ein super sucker. Needs a super sucker. Lining because I wish to. And now this might, well, not might, this is going to need a little bit of a confirmation change between sucking. No, and sucking. It's just going to be continuously sucking, so that's actually working out perfectly. And then in the front, I'm going to have to just do away with those. How do I want to work this? That off, and then can I mount you like that? Yes, I can actually. Okay, well, if I can, then why don't I? They're actually quite heavy. Interesting. Righty, well, let's just try it out first. Can I actually mount you in such a way that I can... Really? Can't mount you any other way? Sideways? Can I mount to your side on the side then? That'll be very helpful. No. No, I cannot. Okay. So we are going to need to have a little bit of a... I think. Again, we might, well, I'm definitely eventually going to refine it, but for now, I'm just wanting to see if it actually will work as I'm intending. Might even have it deploy in some other way, or whatever, I'll figure it out. Maybe on the sides with the controller, moving inwards, that might actually be quite good. Now, let's just make it awkward and test it out. It'll be fine also. Something like that. So I'll definitely put them side by side and kind of folding in / out and all of these things, but just get my fuel on. You can go right there, just carrying my extra fuel with me. No real need for the beats, but that's also okay. And then the switch or button goes over there. So, switch goes to all of these. Button goes to all of these. And then, can these go? No. Oh no. Well then, so we cannot spray water directly out of a chest, can we? It needs to be in a water tank. Well, that's unfortunate. That's highly unfortunate, ain't it? Okay. So this is not even almost gonna work. At least not as I initially intended. I mean, we can suck up oil and water and chemicals with this, no problem, like easy peasy. Even for the lemons and the squeezy. But I cannot... That's you to there. I cannot shoot the water from the tank. I really thought you could. Okay. That means I'm gonna have to rethink this a bit. Who knows? Who knows? Just get it built. I'm still not sure why we would want chemical containers, to be honest. I mean, they're pretty cool looking, but I have not really found much of a use for them. But this is unfortunate because it does limit my water supply a fair bit. Unless I just go kind of little balls to the wall, but probably a good idea to just try it out first. You know, I don't know where the fun is in that, but probably give it a try first. Okay. Because they are just too tiny in terms of how much they hold. Let me just also make sure I'm not forgetting about the raid that is imminently attacking my base. Oh. Just because I can. I probably don't need my spud gun, although I do have some spuds from the growth yesterday. That's a little unfortunate. Oh well. We shall deal with it. Just you guys, just a bunch of toad bots on their ways. There, I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm needing the circuit board, so this is good. Yeah, I might have spuds, but I can still whack you as good as any other time. Ow. I just love it when they dangle down the cliffs and hurt themselves. Like that. Ooh, controller, component kit. Okay. So let's give this a whirl. So I should be able to just get myself some water. Alrighty, and then once we have our water, let's head on over to the Ember Trees. Head on over, align myself up with an Ember Tree, and just splurge it with water. And that works. Fantastic. Okay, now, does this part work? So I just want to drive over them and suck them up. I mean, that worked. Taking a little bit more. What? Why did that work but did not? High up? I think they might be too high up. Lift for now. Then I take you. So. You, like so. Then, I mean, I can probably put you up here, right? I don't know if I... That I can. And we're all extending out the same, and it looks like I've got a rocket on the back of my car, which is pretty nice. Not complaining about that. And then I think a very heavy backside. You get wired up to you, and you go back to you, and you go to... That should be fine. So let's try this again. I really thought they had a bit of a higher reach, but no, seems not. So, alright, that kind of works, but I'll see. I'm not that excited by that, but for now, let's just do this and plonk. Drive on over. Might need to just point them downwards, maybe that works better. Again, I don't quite know how far they need to be, but let's try it out. You to there. You guys go in there. You go in there and... Right. So, the whirl once more. Alright, that seems to be doing a bit better job. Yeah, okay, that's definitely doing a bit better job, so let's just do this until we run out of water, and then we need to go get some more water. Okay, so here's a question. Do I need 3? Will 2 suffice? 2 does it? 1 do it? Oh, there's a caged farmer here. Well, that's good to know. So if 1 will do it, then this becomes a lot better. No, so 2. Alright. 2 can do. I can work with 2. Alright, so we are out of water. So that was 1 canister of water. How much did I get? I mean, not bad. That's way better, I think, than hitting them, you know? Really definitely feels like it, so... Gold. Oh, there it is. Nice. Hey, bro. I'm not in the mood. Not in the mood for you. Not for you. Certainly not for you, so... You know, just... There we go. That's what you get. So that can just... I don't even wish to refine it. Take my dude home. Well, you know, getting some more roommates. I don't know what he's burning the whole time. It's probably all the hay that these guys come with, you know. A lot of hay for their cage sleeping beds or something. We can only speculate, but I know from experience that the trader has been helpful and instrumental in staying here with him. There we go. One more of those dudes in. Now, I've also got a whole bunch more embers, which will be highly useful in crafting up a bunch more metal 3s. So yeah, thank you all for watching again. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe. As I said, I'll fiddle a bit with the machinery off cam as well, but that's essentially the premise. 2 water cannons, that's all you need. 2 water cannons and a few suckies, and you got yourself some sort of an automated miner. Now you can always build a wedge or clamps or all sorts of complicated things, but that worked much better than hammering them out. So see you in the next one. Cheers. Okay, so I couldn't stop working on this, and I think I've got it down to a fairly nice thing now. So essentially all it is this chest. The nice thing is I can pick up this chest without everything going haywire. So when I have filled it up, it's all good, can be used. And then I just need to slot it in again, like such as that. Boom. So I've got these 3 vacuum pumps, they're all just doing their thing over there. Got my water collectors, 2 of them in the back, so we can just collect up some water. And then in the front here is where the magic happens. I've got these 2 water pumps, water pistols, I don't even know what they're called. Sensor on the bottom, which is exactly set to 4. Means when I turn on these pumps, this runs through an AND gate right over here. As soon as the tree is sensed in front, then I just boop some water onto it. Over. And that's it. Get all up. Now I might change the sensor of in the bottom to be on top, just because otherwise if I go too steep uphill or downhill, it senses the ground, and sometimes it doesn't sense the tree. But that's it. That's all I have to do. I just go and boop some trees now. So I'm probably going to be doing that for a while, so cheers!